Hi everyone, today we will continue reading this book. The book's title is Everything You Need to Know About Dinosaurs. Up in the air, the Jurassic skies were filled with flying insects and pterosaurs. Most of the pterosaurs had teeth, long tails, and short necks and wrists. One of these pterosaurs, Dimorphodon, came from early Jurassic southern England. Its large head and beak resembled those of a modern-day puffin. This flying reptile has a long tail with a diamond-shaped flap of skin on the end of it. Dimorphodon flew well using its light yet large wings, which extended out about 5 feet. Its long thin tail helped to keep it balanced as it flew. This pterosaur probably fed on fish, small vertebrates, and insects, snapping them up and holding them in its wide-toothed jaws. Mary Anning. Several skeletons of Dimorphodon have been unearthed. The first one was found in 1828 by the fossil hunter Mary Anning. She made her name in the early 1800s, finding and selling skeletons near her home in lime ridges on the coast of southern England. They were the skeletons of Jurassic Sea animals. Why do animals fly? Several groups of animals have taken to the skies throughout animal history. They may have done this to escape predators on the land or to hunt flying prey such as insects. Amazing! Scientists are sure that there were types of pterosaur that lived inland, but no one has found their fossils. Most of the known pterosaurs are believed to have lived beside water because their skeletons were found in rocks formed from Silver Lake sediments. Below the waves. No dinosaur lived under the sea, but other types of reptiles lived there in the early and middle Jurassic. Among them were crocodiles and ichthyosaurs. There were also long-necked and short-necked plesiosaurs swimming around. Ichthyosaurs, such as Ophthalmosaurus, moved through the water by beating their tails from side to side. The plesiosaurs zoomed through the water by flapping their foreflippers. Liopleurodon was one of the biggest marine predators of Jurassic times. Its sharp-toothed jaws were up to 5 feet long. So giant fish, ichthyosaurs, and marine crocodiles were easy prey for this beast. Metriorhynchus used its long, powerful tail in a sideways sweeping motion to move its streamlined body through the water. This marine crocodile lived in shallow seas, hunting everything from slow-moving ammonites to faster-moving fish. Amazing! Shastasaurus, the largest ichthyosaur found so far, was about 75 feet long. The head alone was longer than a killer whale. Its fossil was discovered in British Columbia, Canada in 1991. Ichthyosaur skeleton. This ichthyosaur fossil shows that these reptiles had streamlined, teardrop-shaped bodies that could glide through the water with ease. Their small snouts suggest that they ate only small prey, including fish, squid, and other marine animals. Jurassic food web. A food web shows who ate what in a certain place. In the Jurassic period, some dinosaurs ate plants. These plant-eating dinosaurs were eaten by theropods. Smaller insect-eating animals in the Jurassic food web were eaten by small predators, such as crocodiles, or even by theropods. Theropod dinosaurs, such as megalosaurs, were at the top of the Jurassic food web. They ate plant-eating dinosaurs and any other animal they could catch. Plant-eating dinosaurs, such as the sauropod ceteosaurs, got the energy they needed to move and grow by eating plants. Cuneotherium was a type of Jurassic mammal. Like modern shrews, it hunted and ate insects. Duralabellula may have been one of its victims. All food webs start with plants. They can make their own food from water and carbon dioxide using light energy from the sun. Insects nibbled the fern leaves and sucked the sap. Larger meat-eating insects, such as prehistoric dragonflies, ate the small insects. Food webs in Jurassic seas. The Jurassic seas were full of life. Each creature had its own place in the food web. Sea webs start with microscopic plants called phytoplankton. In Jurassic times, little fish ate the phytoplankton and ammonites ate the fish. The ammonites were eaten by ichthyosaurs, which in turn were eaten by the mighty pliosaurs. Weeds, the predators at the top of the web. Few of the smaller Jurassic meat-eaters would have dared to take on the large theropods, but when the top predators died, smaller animals fed on their remains. And this is of the food web, and this is the sea web, a picture. Recreating the past. It is because of the scientists who study and piece together dinosaur fossils that we can enjoy discovering these amazing animals. Dinosaur exhibits draw lines of visitors to museums, and dinosaur theme parks are just as popular. There are also countless books, movies, and cartoons about them. Experts carefully remove the last pieces of rock from the bones using a special drill. They also treat the fossils with chemicals to make them hard and strong. It takes years to build a dinosaur skeleton for exhibition in a museum. Usually it is made up of copies of bones and more than one individual. Missing bones are created from scratch. To get a good picture of what a dinosaur life was like, paleontologists study fossils of the plants and other animals living at the time. The world's first dinosaur theme park was attracting crowds to Crystal Palace in England only 12 years after Richard Owen invented the word dinosauria. The theme park opened in 1854 and has sculptures of Jurassic dinosaurs that were designed by Owen. Our museum reconstructions real fossils. Usually scientists make copies of the bones in a tough material, such as plastic, and put these copies on display. The original fossils are kept for the scientists to study. Jurassic Park. Dinosaur movies and cartoons often get the facts wrong. In the movie Jurassic Park, for example, Dilophosaurus had a neck frill and was able to spit poison. Neither of these things was true in real life. Vocabulary. Exhibits is objects that are displayed in public, for example, in a museum. Reconstruction is a dinosaur skeleton that is built up piece by piece from the bones.